Hey guys, I'm so excited today to be sharing with you my Makeup Geek haul. So excited. I got this on Tuesday and I've been waiting patiently for 5 days, keeping it in its box so I wouldn't unwrap it and wouldn't play with it too much, just so I could share it with you here first. For those of you who follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, you would have already had a sneak peek. I've got it right here. I've been patiently waiting to do this video all week. This is my second Makeup Geek order. My first one was just over a year ago, and because I hadn't tried the brand before, while there's a lot of things I wanted to try, I didn't want to get too much just in case it wasn't what I thought. So I ended up getting just a couple of bundle deals at the time. My current Makeup Geek collection before this order is everything in this palette, the palette included. So I got this just over a year ago. There was like a blush bundle and an eyeshadow bundle, and then I got the Z palette to put it in. So this is all I've had of Makeup Geek so far. And since I ever found out about them, I've had this long list of products I've wanted to try, whether it be from watching Marlena and her videos or other YouTubers doing makeup looks or just swatches. Over the last year or two, there's been a long list of eyeshadows that I've loved and just knew that I'd have a specific need for or just really wanted. So I had this long list of products to buy, and so I wasn't sure whether to get it in a few different lots or do it all at once. And in the end I decided, you know, once I add conversion rates and shipping, it's so expensive that I might as well just wrap it all into one big bundle. And so that's what I've done this time, is that I've bought all the things that I've had on my wish list since the beginning. You know, there's a lot more things I could have got, but I've decided to save them for next time. These are just the things that I've always wanted to try from Makeup Geek, always heard about. So I'm super excited to have them now and to share them with you. So if you want to see what I got, then keep on watching as I unwrap this bad boy. So I have already unwrapped these a little bit, just so I could take some photos, of course, and when I was doing the unboxing on Snapchat. I was going to do swatches on this video as well, but I've just realised that's going to take a long time. So what I might do, or what I will do, is I'll have a separate video dedicated to Makeup Geek swatches, and then I can swatch the stuff I already have, plus all the new stuff, eyeshadows, blushes, lip products. I'll do them all in one big video, but I'll do that separate. So today I'll just share with you what I got this time. So firstly, the wrapping is so cute. I love how it's all pink and they take so much care into making sure that nothing moves around. It's all very secure. If you're worried about shipping, don't be. I know a lot of people on Twitter were saying they're worried about customs and you know, things breaking and shipping because it's got a long way to go, but I can tell you that being in Australia, I'm probably I probably am further away than anybody else from the US, and I've never had stuff break. It's always really well packaged. They do a really good job of making sure it gets to you all in one piece and exactly as you want it. So this is my package here. Ooh, so many things. Where to start? First I'm going to start with the brushes, actually, I think. Knocking the camera, gosh, sorry. So first I'll start with the brushes. So I actually had my eye on the eye brushes bundle for quite some time, but it's been sold out for like the last 6 months. But then recently, when they were having their end of year sale, all their brushes were something % off, and it meant that I could buy all the individual brushes from that bundle for cheaper. So I was like, well, I'll just get them that way. So I got all the eye brushes from that bundle, plus I think I swapped out 1 or 2 of them for ones that I really wanted. So I guess I'll go through these one by one. The reason I went for the eye brushes, not the face brushes, was because I already have quite a few face brushes and I didn't really feel that was something I was lacking, whereas there's a lot of eye brushes I don't have or that I need more of. So first of all, we've got the defined crease brush. Looks like this. I'll just whiz through these because there's no need. I'll do a more in-depth one of these later. I got the soft dome brush, which is a little bit larger, really good for blending. Then I got the pencil brush, This is really good because the pencil brushes I have are quite large, well, not massive, but a lot bigger than this, so I find that I don't really get into the corners of my eye as well as I'd like them to, and because my eyes are quite small, I find that I struggle with the pencil brushes that I have. So I'm hoping this one does a better job because it is quite small. I also got the pointed crease brush, so it's just got a taper on the end. The outer V brush. This is a really unusual shape. I haven't really seen this around much, and this is perfect for the outer V, of course. I love that Marlena made a specific brush for that. I got a small crease brush, so again quite small, a bit larger than the pencil brush with a bit more flexibility. And lastly, the bent liner brush. This one I'm really interested to try because I've never tried one of these ones before and they look really interesting, and because I do struggle with getting, with doing liner so that it doesn't get into my eyelashes, I think this will help because it kind of gets around them, so I'm interested to see how this one goes. I also got some of the lip products that just came out. I made sure to wait till at least the first lip launch came out before I ordered anything because I'd hate to like just order a big chunk of stuff and then miss out on the lip products. I know she's got more coming out, but at least I got some of them. So I got, these are the lip products I got. First of all, I love the packaging. It's just gorgeous. I love that it's got the little gold side on it. I got 2 of the lipsticks. So I got 2 of the lipsticks. You can see the colour at the top of the packaging. And then I got 1 of the Plush creams and 1 of the Plush mattes, just to try out the different formulas. If there's one I particularly like, I'll go back and get more, but I just wanted to try one of each to start with. So with the lipsticks, I got, this one's called Giddy. Just take it out of the box. So you can see it's got Makeup Geek across here. It's a really cool gunmetal colour. Down this end it's just got written Giddy, so you know which one it's called, and on this end it's got the colour, which if you've been watching Marlena you'd know that she did this on purpose so that when you've got them all stacked you can see on top exactly which colour it is, which makes it super helpful. So just take off the lid. So this is how they look, really slim, it winds up like that. You can see it's quite a thin tube, but it's just the right size to hug your lips. So that's the Giddy colour. Like I said before, I'll do swatches in another video for you. And the other lipstick I got was in Feisty, which is like a dark red colour. There's the top. Oops. And there's the lipstick there. You can see it's a really dark, beautiful red. Actually, I might just swatch them now. Can't help myself. So I'll do it. So, oh, there we go. So that's Feisty. It's like a pink based red, which I really like. I'm a big fan of those colours, and so is my husband. He loves reds if they've got like a dark pink undertone. So, and I'll just get Giddy back. Whoop. Let's give a swatch of that. Oh, they're so smooth. They go on effortlessly. And they've only got a really faint smell, which is nice. Sometimes the smells are too strong. So this one here is Giddy, and this one is Feisty. You can see that's more of like an orange tone. Really good for summer, really bright. Looking forward to wearing that one. I'll have to create some looks with these actually and do some pictures on Instagram so you can see how I use them. Alright, so that's it done. Now for the Plush matte. I got that one in Soccer Mom. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's got Plush, oh, upside down, good job. So it says Plush on the side here, and on the other side it's got Makeup Geek. Up the top it's got the little logo embossed on there, and it's a nice silver tube. The plush ones, the matte ones rather, are quite small. You can see against my hand that's quite little. The cream ones are much taller. I'm not sure why that is, but something to note that you get a little less product. So there's the wand for that one. It's just one of those flat, and I'll do a swatch of that on my hand as well. Oh wow. So that's Soccer Mum there. It's like a nice dusty pink. Went on really smooth, like hooly dooly. That feels amazing on my skin. I can't wait to try that one on. And the last lip product I got, like I said, is the lip cream, and it's in the colour BFF. This one I'm super excited about because when I was picking colours, I just went with my favourite colour of the selection they had because the colours are different for each formula. And so BFF was the one I liked the most out of the creams, but I wasn't sure because I'm like, oh, is it too pale? Is it too pink? But then since I ordered it, I've seen Marlena wear it a few times. I've seen a lot of swatches from other people, and it looks incredible. Every time I see it, I can spot it a mile away, and it's my favourite, so I'm so glad I got it. This is it here in the tube. You can see the tube's a lot taller than the last one. It's got Plush cream on the side, Makeup Geek on the other. So same packaging as the other Plush product. Same kind of wand. This one goes on a little bit thinner, it feels, although this one feels a bit like a thinner formula. Just show you, it's this one here, really light pink. Really love that colour. Yeah, so this one's the cream, this one's the matte. At this point they look really similar, but I'll have to test how they go in a day when I'm eating, drinking, and see how long it lasts. Knowing Marlena, I'm expecting it to do pretty well, but we'll have to see. So that's all the lip products that I got. Next product I got was a bit of a last minute decision. I was looking at getting another Z palette because I knew that with the one I had here that this would fill up very quickly and I wouldn't have much space. So I was looking around, but there was none out at the moment that I particularly liked. You know, there's like the black one and the green one, and they're okay, but there was nothing like this that really stood out to me. And I'd considered getting the smaller square ones, but they only fit 9 eyeshadows, which I don't really have much use for, and so I thought, oh, maybe I could put my blushes in there because I've got the 4 blushes from here, but it wouldn't fit in there according to the dimensions. But when I was looking through what was on sale on the Makeup Geek website, I saw her Vault palette, which I'd always seen, but I didn't really see the point in getting before. I don't know, it just never stood out to me. But I thought since it was on sale, I'll have a look at the specs. And then sure enough, I had all the combinations that can fit into it at the bottom, and it said 4 of the blush pans, and I was like, it's meant to be. It's exactly what I was looking for. So that being said, I got the Vault palette. So it came in this cute little box. I definitely want to keep this. It's so cute. It's got Makeup Geek on the back. I know it's just a box, but oh, it's some of the nicest packaging I've seen. Like just the matte finish with the gold foiled logo. It's gorgeous. I love how much care they put into each little aspect. Attention to detail always wins, I say. So take that out of the box. So this here is the Vault palette. Try and get it in a light so that you can see it. So this is the Vault palette here. Trying to get it so you can see. It's like a really shimmery top, and it's got a matte black bottom. It's got the logo and the name embossed in it. Just open it up. It's got a mirror at the top and just a regular base. So this will fit in. I didn't see how many shadows this would fit, but I would assume it would be something like 12 because it can fit the 4 blush pans. Then surely it can fit more than the 9 eyeshadows. So, I mean, that'll be on the website anyway, but I plan on putting my 4 Makeup Geek blushes in here, so this will be my blush compact, which works out well, and then I'll use my other Z palette for all my eyeshadows, assuming they fit. I haven't actually counted, and I'm not actually sure. There may be a few loose ones, we'll have to find out when I unpackage them. So yeah, really excited with that one. Last minute purchase, but I'm glad I chucked it in. It was on sale and it just works out perfectly. I never would have thought of doing a blush palette before just on its own. I don't know why, but it works out pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with that. And lastly, but certainly not least, is all the eyeshadows. So let's try and grab them all. So these are all the eyeshadows I got. Like I said, I got all the ones that I've wanted since the beginning, ones that I've seen everywhere, time and time again, and every time I've seen them, it's like, oh, I've got to get that. So I've got them all. Like I said, I won't swatch these ones today because they're still in their packets and it's going to take time to unwrap them all. But on a separate day, I'll do a swatch video of all my Makeup Geek products and you can see it then. But I will go through all the different ones that I've got. So I'm just going to go with whatever's on top and we'll just work through the box. So first one here is Goddess. Oh geez. It's a really cute colour, nice little, kind of like a bricky burgundy colour. I got, this looks like Mango Tango. Love this colour. This is a more recent one. It's just a really nice, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, most of the colours I got were these like unusual ones that you don't see very often because, you know, usually you can get colours in any kind of palette, but I wanted to get ones that were really unusual. Kind of reminds me of like a red peach or something. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's gorgeous. I love it. Fell in love with it when I first saw the swatches when they came out. This one is Tuscan Sun. This is another newer one. This is another one that I saw the swatches when it came out and just fell in love straight away. I just love the tone. Really pretty colour. Don't think the camera's picking that up so well, so I'll have to do a swatch video soon so you can actually see the colours. But really excited about that one. This one here is Poppy. This is a classic. It's a bright red. It's kind of got like an orange-ish undertone. This one's a really fun colour. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this, but there are plenty of examples on YouTube that I'll have to follow. Just a way of mixing things up, really. This one is Cosmopolitan. This is an old one as well, nice and shimmery one. It's kind of like a dark peach. Just move that around. Let's see, this one is Frappe, a classic. Everybody has Frappe. I already had Creme Brulee, but I didn't have Frappe, and I knew that was one I had to have because it's like, because it's similar in that it's a really good neutral transition colour, but a bit darker. On me, this is probably not going to be a transition, but I'm glad to have that in my collection because everybody seems to have it already. Beaches and Cream, another classic that everybody has, great transition colour, particularly for my skin tone. Creme Brulee is actually a bit dark on me, so I knew I had to pick up Beaches and Cream because this is similar but just a bit lighter. So I'm really glad to have that so I can do some proper transitions now. Peach Smoothie, similar to Beaches and Cream, really good standard neutral transition colour, perfect for my kind of skin tone. I'll just compare. This one's Beaches and Cream and this one's Peach Smoothie. You can see it's just a little bit more yellow, a bit darker. But both really good colours to have for transitions. This one is Sorbet. This is a beautiful light colour, beautiful light pink. Thought this was really cute, something a bit different because I find you don't really see pinks around too much in makeup. It tends to be more browns and oranges, so I thought that was really cute. This one's Petal Pusher. This is one of the newer ones. It's kind of like a cool toned light purple, almost lavender, but a bit more grey. Really unusual colour, so I like that. This one is Simply Marlena, which is like a nice strong fuchsia colour. Don't have anything like this in my collection, so that's just a nice fun popper colour that I can play with. This one is Confection. This is another newer one. It's another nice pastel-y kind of purple colour. I'd call it like a light lavender. Another fun one to play with. I mean, they're all fun to play with, let's be honest. That's why we do makeup. Oh, this one's a classic. I almost forgot this when I was doing my order and I would have killed myself if I did. I got Corrupt, which is the ultimate black eyeshadow, apparently. I mean, I have a few black eyeshadows, but they're not the best, and everybody swears by Corrupt as the best black eyeshadow on the market. So I'm glad I didn't forget to put this one on the list. I think I got so distracted with all the pretty colours that, like, because this was like a given to me, it was an obvious choice that I almost forgot it. So really keen to try that one out to see what the pigmentation's like and how long it lasts and blends out. This one here is Ice Queen. It's a white colour with like a bit of shimmer in it. So I plan to use this kind of like a highlight on my brow bone, maybe even up on here as well. I found that because my skin's so fair, I can use shimmery white shadows as highlights in certain areas. So I definitely needed some more of those. So I'm keen to try that one out. And also similarly to that one, I got White Lies, which is just a matte white. So essentially I just got 2 white eyeshadows, one that's matte and one that's got shimmer in it. So I'm going to test out different ways of using those because yes, you can use it for highlight, but I mean, because like yes, you could use just the matte white all over the lid as a base, but I feel like I can do something a little bit more creative with these, so I want to play with those, particularly for fair skin types. There's probably a lot more we can do with those than we think. Next is Cupcake. This one's really cute. It's another cute pink one. It's in between the other ones I have, so I've got some light pinks already and some dark pinks. This is like a nice mid-tone pink, which will be really cute all over the lid, I think, especially in spring. Looking forward to that. Cinderella. This one's a nice shimmery one, a shimmery pink. I didn't get too many shimmers because I don't really like shimmers normally, but I did make a few exceptions with these because they look really cute and they're just a better formula, I think. Now these next two blew me away when I opened the box. I mean, they looked really good with the swatches and on the website, but when I got them here, they looked way better than I thought. I couldn't believe it. So they're both green toned ones. I initially had like 5 green eyeshadows on my list and decided to colour a few in the end. So these are the ones that I stuck with and I'm glad I did. This one's called, just drop it. This one's called Venom, which Marlena uses this a lot on Snapchat. I often see her wearing Venom in on her lid or in different looks. It's like a shimmery green, like a dark olive green. It's so pretty. On the pictures, like it always looked a bit more like a brighter green, but in real life it's more mossy, which I really like. And this other green is Dirty Martini, which is like almost a khaki green and it's a matte. So the only other greens I have are like bright, like I have Jester already by Makeup Geek, and I have a Jadey colour, which is like a sparkly dark one, but nothing quite like this, which is a bit lighter, so I think that'll be really cool to play with. And last few are a bit different. So I got 2 foiled eyeshadows. First one is Nostalgic, or Nostalgic if you're American, which is this one here, nice pretty pink. Like I said before, I already have a few of the foiled ones and I love the formula. They're really pretty, really smooth, so I thought definitely worth getting another one and trying a pink colour instead of the ones I have. And this one is Grandstand, which is a classic. Loads of people have this one already. It's like one of the originals. Beautiful dark bronzy colour, and because again it's the foiled formula, I know that it's going to look good and have high impact. And the last one I got is a duochrome eyeshadow, which I got in Mai Tai, which looks like this. It's kind of hard to show because the packaging's iridescent holographic as well, but if you look just at the shadow, you can see it kind of flicks between orange and pink. And this is another one that when it came out recently and Marlena was doing swatches, I just fell in love straight away. I just love the tone, love the colour, that really peachy tone. Absolutely adore it. And that's the end of my box, sadly. It's all empty. So yeah, as you can see, plenty of new toys to play with. Between the brushes and the lip products and then all the different eyeshadows, I'm going to be happy and busy for a very long time. First thing's going to be me trying to fit them all into palettes. Probably going to have to buy another one. But yes, I'll let you know how I go. Like I said, I'll do a separate video with swatches, and I'll do a few makeup looks as well. If there's any kind of look in particular you want me to try, let me know and I'm happy to do it. Keep an eye on the blog for some more detailed reviews on the different products and the different formulas, particularly the lip ones because they are new and there's 3 different formulas there for me to play with. I'll definitely be doing extensive reviews on them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I know I love watching haul videos and I was so excited that I got to do one similar to the ones that I like to watch. So hopefully you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well so you don't miss out in the future. Hope you have a fantastic day and a great week, and I'll see you next time.